Welcome back to another special edition of Between the Tees. I'm your host, Karen Partee. Today, we continue our unique series on profiling TBT officers and employees who are giving back in our community. They are embodying our concept of TBT is community. Today, we are standing in the heart of South Longview in what has become an institution in this community. For 40 years, Longview Child Development Center has served families in this part of the city. And joining me today is Ms. Dorrie DeLand, Vice President and Business Development Officer in our main bank location. She has been a volunteer and a board member here with LCDC. She's going to tell us why she serves. Dorrie, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And we're standing in Longview Child Development Center, which everyone affectionately calls LCDC.
Yes.
Tell me why you volunteer and serve on the board here.
I was approached about 5 years ago. My background being in education.
Okay.
I volunteer towards the children. That's where I lean towards. Asked to come by just to have a tour. I think it had me at when I opened the door.
Okay.
There were our 3-year-old toddlers walking down the hall holding hands. It was near the end of the day, and they were going for their afternoon snack. And that had me at that point. I knew this was where I needed to be. I knew this was where I needed to volunteer.
Well, I can tell this is very emotional for you. What does it mean for this particular organization to give your time?
I think more than anything with children, we need to be able to give to our children. They are our future. We need to teach them. We need to grow them. We need to build confidence in them. And I think we do that here. So they have that road that they can go on and further their dreams of what they want to do. And we try to instill that here with them.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the center, the children that you serve here. What are the age groups?
Yes, 6 weeks up to 5 years.
Okay.
They go through preschool here, graduate, and then they're able to go into kindergarten with the ISDs.
Okay.
We actually do 6 weeks. One of the few facilities here in town that take children at 6 weeks. We provide the diapers, we provide the wipes, we provide the formula, and then we help them potty train. We have those parents here. We assist low income. So we have those parents here that are able to drop their children off with us. They know every day we're going to take care of those littles. We're going to make sure that they're loved. We're going to make sure they're fed. And those are the parents that are out in our community working hard or going back to school. So there will be your people working at Walmart. They could be your people working at an AT&T store, at the Longview Mall, City of Longview, different things like that.
So tell me truly, what does it mean for a family to have this type of service provided for them so they can go out and be productive in the community?
Yeah, it's low income eligibility. So daycare is very expensive for families. This way, our families here know that they can come here. We're going to take care of them. They can go out and fulfill their needs that eventually help their children grow and be able to give those dreams to their children.
So you are not just a board member. There are many times that you come down here in the morning and volunteer before you go to your job at the bank.
Yeah.
Tell us what you're doing.
You know, sometimes in the morning, I wake up every morning thinking about the school because there's so many things that we need here. So many things that we, taking care of the children and looking for grants and looking for people to be able to volunteer here. Coming here in the morning and the ability for me to be able to check on our faculty and staff, our executive director, making sure she's got everything she has. But more importantly, if someone's in a rush, in a hurry in the morning and they're pulling up and they've got to get to Kilgore Junior College, you can help a little one get out of a car seat and take them down to the cafeteria and get them ready for breakfast.
So what are some of the more specific needs of the center?
You know, we're always looking for the simple things. A lot of people don't think about the cost of diapers, the cost of wipes, the cost of formula. We're looking for clothing during the day when children have accidents and we need those things. The mats that they lay on during the afternoon when they take a nap. So those little things like that all add up for us. Those are the things we look for.
Okay. So working at Texas Bank and Trust, you know, our theme this year is TBT is community. We're letting everyone know how we're trying to give back.
Right.
What does it mean for you to work at an organization that is faith-based, that is built on the idea of servant leadership?
You know, I think Texas Bank and Trust, from the very beginning when you're employed there, you know that we are community-driven in all the communities where we have all of our branches. I think that comes from the popes. wanting to give, for us to give back in our community, whether you're on a board, whether you're volunteering in an afternoon at some facility. Just knowing that I can do my job and I can also come here. And it's very important, I think, that you give back to your community. I raised my children doing that. I was raised that way. I think it's something that we have to teach our children growing up. You have to be able to give to the community. You always remember where you came from, and you always remember that you need to give back.
And what's your thoughts on service? Why do you serve?
Because it's in my heart.
Thank you, Dorrie.
Thank you.
Appreciate the time that you give to Longview Child Development Center and serving in your community. And if there's something that you want to do in terms of helping Longview Child Development Center, or ways that you can give back and donate to this particular organization, check out the contact information on the screen below and continue to watch our profiles of TBT officers and employees and the ways that they give back. Thank you once again for watching this special edition of Between the T's. I'm your host, Karen Partee.